If you buy bundles, wear wigs, or run a hair business, or you're simply just tired of being overcharged, this video will save you money. Today, I'm breaking down why people are flying to Dubai to buy hair, where you need to go, why hair is cheaper to buy in Dubai, the exact tests you need to be doing in store to avoid getting scammed, and how some people are paying for one bundle back home, while others are getting 2 or 3 for the same price. Then I'll take you inside the shops so you can see the conversations for yourself. So, why is it cheaper to buy hair in Dubai? First, location. Dubai is only 3 to 4 hours away from India, which supplies 93 to 94% of all human hair exported worldwide. That means lower shipping costs, faster turnaround, and constant supply. Number 2, currency conversion. If you're coming from the UK, US, or Europe, your money stretches further. And third, this is the part people don't explain properly: the weight secret. In most countries, one bundle is 100 grams. That's the industry standard. But in Dubai, a lot of shops sell 2 or even 300-gram bundles for the same price. Before we go any further, if you don't understand the difference between raw hair, virgin hair, you're going to get scammed anywhere. I already made a full video where I went inside a raw hair factory in Vietnam and asked all the questions you actually need to know. I'd recommend you watch that first and then come back to this. Now that you know what to look for, let's go to the shops. Right, we have arrived in Dara and I'm nearly at the hair shop. So let's grab some raw hair from Dubai. So this is Crown Hair and this is where you can get hair in Dubai. Let's go inside and see what they have to offer. So this is the shop and you already have everything bagged up on the side. I like the fact that they also have some wigs available for you to see. Okay, it's giving barb wig. We like it, we like it. And then there's more wigs on this side. All right, let's ask some questions. Hi.
Hello.
Do you sell raw hair?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Which one's your raw hairs? Let's see if he knows what he's talking about.
Anyone?
You're saying this up here is raw hair?
Yes.
This coloured hair up here is raw hair?
And the black now, you take black now. You don't like the color one, you take the black.
Now, if you know anything about raw hair or you watch my previous video at the raw hair factory in Vietnam, you know 100% this hair that he's showing me right here could never be raw hair. And this is why it's important to do your research and know your stuff. Raw hair, I said.
Yes, raw hair.
Do you know what is raw hair? Do you know what raw
never
hair?
change color now. This one a natural black now.
At this point, I knew he had no idea what he was talking about. What's raw hair? Like, what is your quality raw hair?
It's like raw. This one before this like this natural coming natural black. It never change color.
So
It's like this one. No?
so when you say raw hair, you just mean black hair?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, you heard it here first. So the fact that I've asked him what is raw hair and he actually doesn't know what raw hair is, that's the first indication that this ain't raw hair. On to the next shop. So with this shop, I did something completely different. Went into the store, asked for their best quality hair, and did a cuticle test. So he just given me this hair to check. They failed the first cuticle test miserably, to the point where they then handed me another batch of hair and said, I'll help you with it, because they realized I knew exactly what I was talking about. Now, what is a cuticle test? Scrape your scissors against the hair, and if it produces white powder, it's unprocessed. Brown residue is processed. Number 2 is the burn test. Real hair burns to ash, whereas synthetic hair melts and sticks. Number 3, the weight test. Check the hair is the weight they actually say it is. These are 3 easy tests you can do in store to avoid getting scammed. Now here's some questions you need to ask. Where does the hair come from? Has it been chemically processed? How many grams is in a bundle? Is it single or double drawn? If they can't answer clearly, that tells you a lot. As once you scrape the hair, you can see the color of the dust. This one is brown, which means the hair has been processed. So none of the hairs that I've tested in this store so far have been raw hair, but you also know this is not raw hair because of the curl pattern. You can see it's been steam processed. It doesn't mean that it's bad quality, it just means that it's processed. Raw versus virgin hair. Most shops in Dubai don't sell true raw hair. They mainly sell virgin hair. And that doesn't automatically mean it's bad. Virgin hair simply means it may be altered via steam or altered for texture consistency. The problem is when virgin hair is marketed as raw hair. This is their Peruvian hair, and you can get 2 bundles for like £100, basically, like 26, 28 inches. On to the next shop. So I've just come to the hair shop. He said that this is baby hair, correct? Okay. Have you got a pair of scissors? Have you got a pair of scissors? Scissors.
Scissors?
Do you have scissors?
Scissors.
Okay. Can I have them, please?
Need to do scrape test?
Yeah, of course. First port
But
of
hold
call.
it properly. Last 2 times some people did scrape test, they broke my whole hair.
Damn.
Yeah, because they don't know
They don't
how
have
to
to
do
do it
it.
properly.
Yeah, they just pressed it and hair.
Okay. Well, you've seen it here first, ladies. This hair is pretty white. Not fully white, but it's definitely not dark brown. Okay. How much?
20 inch.
So what?
20 inch. This one is actually 20 inch, ma'am.
This one's 20 inches. And how much is your 20 inches?
20 inch bundle is coming 980 dirhams.
Okay. And it's for one bundle.
2 piece, 200 gram.
200 grams. This is 200 grams.
Yeah. Each bundle.
Do you have
100
scales? Do you have scales so I can weigh it? Because this looks small for 200 grams. And this is why it's important to bring your own scales and your scissors so you can do a scrape test, you can weigh the hair for yourself and see if what they're telling you is actually the truth. For reference, to get a full head, most people need around 300 grams. If you want thicker, fuller hair, you're looking at around 400 to 500 grams, which is usually around 4 to 5 bundles back home. But here, that could be only 2 bundles. So this is another quality of hair that he sells. He's doing scrape test.
You get white color, no problem.
And this one's actually a nice white.
Processed.
This one's processed. No way. So how did it pass the test?
So whatever you see on the internet, that's not correct.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard something new today. So he's just told me this is processed, but this actually passed the scrape test. This did also pass, but he said this one's raw. I mean, so he said this is his third quality hair. Is it because you're scraping lighter?
See? Even this one will pass the scrape test, no problem. Scrape test, if it's real hair, it will pass the scrape test.
No, but I was just scraping and the hairs were not passing. But this quality of hair actually looks quite nice. And the guy has showed me the different types of quality hair. I can't lie. Out of the shops I've been to in Dubai, so far, in terms of hair, I think this is my favourite. Because he's honest. He showed me the different qualities of hair. And yeah, the prices are... Yeah, that one's for you to debate. But yeah. This one, I can say they actually do have real 100% Indian raw hair.
Brand, copper hair.
Let's test it out. So let's find out what hair they sell here. Do they have raw hair? Do they have virgin? I think virgin. Okay. 350 AED. Okay, 20 inches, 350 AED.
Bundle like this. That's it.
But they're both
Both of
200 grams.
Yeah, 200.
Okay, both 200 grams, but... And prices are the same price?
Yeah, price same almost. This 300 gives.
That one's 300 and this one's 320. Okay, so I'm about to do a cuticle test on this hair. Oh, you can't see it, but it is quite heavily processed. After visiting multiple shops, one thing became very clear. A lot of this is just marketing. I had one shop tell me a bundle was Peruvian. I came back the next day, same hair, same shelf, and suddenly it was Vietnamese. And this isn't just a Dubai thing. It's the same online, AliExpress, Amazon, TikTok shop, just packaged differently. But here's the difference. The big difference with Dubai is value. You're getting more hair for your money. Instead of paying for one 100-gram bundle, you're often getting 2 or 300 grams in one go. And that's where the real savings are. Here's some quick quality tests that you can do on the spot on what to look for. When I judge hair quality, the first thing I'm looking at is flyaways. Too many flyaways usually means cuticles aren't aligned, higher chances of tangling, and the hair just isn't full from root to tip. And of course, the other quality test that we talked about, which is the scrape test and the weight check to verify the grams. And once I'm home, the bleach test to see how well it lifts to 613. So here's what to bring with you. If you're serious, bring scales to check your weight and scissors for your cuticle test. It protects you and lets the shops know you know what you're doing. And always ask, where does the hair actually come from? Has it been chemically processed? How many grams is in a bundle? And is it single or double drawn? One thing I noticed is shopping in the evening is better. More customers, more bosses in the shops, and just willingness to negotiate. My advice: never take the first price. Always ask for the best quality, not the cheapest hair. Cheapest usually means old stock or heavily processed. That's that hair that's gonna tangle. Ask for the best quality and then haggle them down. So now that you know how to spot good quality hair for the best price, now let's talk about the part that everyone's been waiting for: where I'd actually buy my hair from. I went into loads of shops. So I have a few categories. Number one, the best for real raw hair. Unprocessed, straight, wavy, or curly Indian hair. The best quality I saw was at Opa. They have their own factory in India which you can visit. That tells you a lot. This was hands down some of the best raw hair I'd seen in Dubai. But I want to be very clear. It's on the pricier side. This is not the cheapest option. You're paying for real sourcing, minimal processing, and proper cuticle alignment. So if raw hair is your priority and you have the budget, this is where I go. If you're looking for affordable quality hair, Dream Hair Fashion was the best value I found. This is where I actually bought hair from. I told the owner I was going to check other shops, compare prices, and come back, and he was completely fine with that. He even did the burn test with me in store to prove the hair was 100% human hair. That's always a good sign. I bought 3 bundles of raw straight hair for under £100. So I'm back at the apartment and this is what I ended up getting. So let me show y'all. So I got 3 bundles of straight raw hair, 20 inches, and I paid 460 AED in total. There's a few shops that I didn't purchase from, but I still want to mention them because they were open to negotiate. Places like Sonny Hair Fashion, Golden Hair, and Best Hair General Trading LLC. They do have a few stores though, so make sure you go to the right one. So yes, you can get great hair in Dubai, but only if you know what you're looking for. Ask the right questions and don't rush the process. Dubai isn't a magical place. You can still get scammed. But if you're educated, asking the right questions, and understand weight and quality, you can save some serious money. Drop your budget and the type of hair you're looking for below, and I'll tell you where I suggest.